you doing?
Good, how are you, man?
Doing well.
I need you to put that left foot on the dead pedal for me, right foot on the brake pedal. Tell me when you feel like you're close enough. Slight bend to the knee.
Yeah, I think
Feels good?
I'm in.
All right.
Right, full brakes, right?
Yeah, we just want to make sure that we can get all the way down on the brake as you can right there. Now let's go ahead and move the wheel just a little bit down.
Thank you.
Just a little bit out. Hands at 93. How does that feel?
Pretty good.
Good.
Yes, thank you.
And what is your name?
Alan.
Alan, I'm Brian. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Brian.
So what brings you out here today?
Huh?
What brings you out here today?
Always loved cars, you know, have a passion for it, but first time driving a supercar.
Very nice.
I've had a Lancer before, that was my dream.
Yeah.
Now, you know, going a bit further, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit, huh? Let's pull back on that right paddle. That'll get you to first gear.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna let him know when we're ready to rock and roll. Let's pull forward around the Porsche.
Sure.
So let's go to the right side. And we'll go around the Porsche. So where do you live?
I live in New York.
New York?
Yeah.
Where
I'm originated from Brazil. Can I just go?
We'll go straight ahead.
Yeah. I'm
Where in New
originated
York?
from Brazil.
Okay.
But yeah, I live in New York for, it's been 2 years. Almost 2 years, yeah.
Gotcha.
Been in Toronto, Canada before.
Okay. Gotcha. Now let's stay to the left side.
Left side.
And we're going to keep our eyes ahead for that Mustang, and we're going to go right behind the car.
Yeah.
Now,
Let me try the brakes on.
Yeah. You see they're pretty stiff, right?
Yeah.
Now, just to review a couple things for my hand signals, a closed fist means to brake.
Okay.
A hand moving up means to lift off the gas.
Yeah.
A hand pointing straight ahead will mean to accelerate.
Okay.
Now, I will be talking the entire time we're out here, but occasionally it does get loud in the car, which is why we do have the hand signals.
Okay.
Remember that on the track...
Should I keep the window down?
No, I just keep it up here just because it's loud with the motorcycles.
Okay.
So we'll roll the windows back down as soon as.
But I should keep it down, or can I move up?
We'll keep it down.
Huh?
We'll keep it down.
Okay, no problem.
That's just for safety.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, go ahead.
So I just keep the window up here just because the motorcycles are quite loud.
Yeah.
That's why I have the window up.
Okay.
So we have cones all around the track. These cones help you stay consistent. These cones help you stay on line. The yellow cones are where you want to lift off the gas. The red cones are where you want to brake. Always try to remember to brake with the wheel straight. So when you're braking, the weight is shifting off the rear tires. If you do that with the wheel turn, the car can slide. At the orange cone, you're going to turn to the green cone. You want to have a nice wide arc through the corner.
And I only release the brakes when I'm pass through the orange cones, or?
Once you start turning in, that's when you generally want to release the brake pedal.
Yeah. All right.
So try to remember that the steering wheel position determines the throttle and brake position. The less you're steering, the more you can be on that throttle or the brake.
Yeah.
And then the more you're steering, generally, the more you're becoming off that brake or the throttle if you were on the throttle.
Yeah.
Yes, you always want to have a nice wide arc through the corner from the orange to the green. You don't have to use every inch of the road.
Yep.
Because if you do that, that leaves you with no room for error if you make a mistake.
Yeah.
So leave a few feet as a safety margin.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and follow our Mustang. And then what we're going to do here is just create spacing between us and that Mustang.
Is that fine?
Let's give a nice big space between us and the Mustang, because it looks like we're going to be the only two cars on track right now.
Okay.
So might as well give each other space, right?
Yeah.
Now let's ease onto the power and we'll follow that car.
Okay.
So keep your eye ahead towards that green cone. On the right side, keep your eyes ahead. And we're just going to stay on the right side of the road until we reach that green cone.
Right side, right?
Yep, we're going to stay on the right side until we reach the green cone.
Okay.
And now look ahead to
Is
the
that
orange.
enough space?
Yep, that's perfect.
Okay.
Look to the orange cones, full throttle towards the orange cones. And we'll stay to the right side. Just lift off the gas and coast. Now look for the green cone and turn in. Stay on the gas here, because that keeps the weight over the rear axle and maintains stability.
Right.
Look for the orange cones, add a little speed, and then simply lift, coast, no braking is required. Turn to the green cone. Now adding the speed. Look down your straightaway and go full throttle. Nice. And keep on adding that speed. Perfect. And then lift and brake. Nice. And we'll stay to the right side. We're going to look ahead to the orange cones.
Right side, you said?
We're going to stay to the right side. You see the orange cones in the distance?
Yeah.
Go straight towards them. Now look for the green cone on the left.
Yeah.
Turn towards that green cone, adding your speed. Get back over to the right side, keep your wheel straight, go full throttle. Nice. And then a little bit of braking. Release the brakes as you turn to the green. Now look for the red cones and go full throttle. Nice. And braking. And then release the brakes turn to the green cone, and back to a little bit of gas. So what do you think of the car so far?
Pretty nice.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Now accelerate. This time we will use a little braking. Then release the brakes, turn to the green cone. Now look out to the orange cones. Get back to the right side, accelerate to those cones. And braking. Look for that green cone. Turning in, back to power. Adding a little speed. And now full throttle. Turning in and releasing the brakes. All right, you see how you're picking up the confidence? It just takes a few laps, right?
Yeah.
Now adding speed.
I'm on the second one, right?
And braking. Nice, turning and releasing. We got 2 laps left. Now full throttle, out to the red cones. And braking. I'm gonna go ahead and release the brakes, turning to the green cone. Steady throttle. Look ahead to the orange cones and full throttle. Nice, and braking. Turn to the green cone, release the brakes, back to gas. For the orange cones, and accelerate. And hard brakes. For the green, release the brakes, turning in, adding that speed. This is that longest straightaway again. And now full throttle. Nice. Then stay to the right side, all the way over to the orange cones. A little more braking. And then turning into the green cone. Back to power. And back to the right side. And full throttle. Keep going. And braking. Turn to the green cone. All right, we got one more lap here. So once again, full throttle. And braking. Nice. For the green, release the brakes turning in. You're doing a great job.
Thank
Now
you.
look for the orange cones. Full throttle. Keep going. And hard brakes. Release the brakes turn to the green. Now look to the orange cones. Full throttle. And hard brakes. All right, this will be the final time down this back straightaway. Go ahead and go full throttle. Nice. Awesome job. Now stay to the right side, look for the blue cones.
Oh no!
Go between the blue cones and in.
And it's, man, that's awesome. And it's funny that I know I'm not even doing like, I don't know, 50-70% of what this car can actually do, man. But feeling that, you know, gas was something I've never experienced before. For
Feeling
sure.
that acceleration.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing, right?
Wow.
And you did great. Notice how you picked up, like I was saying, you picked up that confidence with every lap you did.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Now she's going to take your photo.